Hi there, and welcome back to Alvanda, the ultimate business and work management platform. My name is Robert, the founder, and today we're going to talk about how to have effective meetings or how to have productive conversations, productive discussions within your org. We're going to talk about three things. Some of them might seem weird to you. However, these are what I have noticed make meetings most effective. I probably had tens of thousands of meetings, and I'm not exaggerating. I have days when I have 14 meetings in one day, but that's because we have 8 businesses in our portfolio right now, and they're just growing every year. So I just love every single meeting. However, let me tell you what are the 3 points on having effective. Number 1, the most counterintuitive one is avoid them as much as you can. Avoid meetings as much as you can. Avoid them completely. Shorten them, take them from 30 minutes to 15, take them from 1 hour to 30. Shorten meetings as much as you can, avoid meetings as much as you can. Most cases, you do not need meetings. You can give out a memo. People can talk specifically on certain tasks that they need to do. They can give updates in the sheet or in Alvanda or whatever, right? So you don't need meetings in most cases, okay? So try to avoid them. See which of these meetings do I not need, which of these I can just report on, right? It would take me 5 minutes, not 30, and so on. And this is very important because at the end of the day, we love just getting in a flow and just wasting our time many times. We try to avoid that as much as we can, having as few meetings as possible, having as few participants in a meeting as possible, because in most cases, you don't need everyone that's on a meeting. Number 2, the typical, let's say, feedback or advice that people give is to have an agenda. That's great. However, most people have no idea how to set an agenda because they say, on today's call, we're going to talk about X, Y, and Z. The reason why there's an issue with that is because there's no obvious conclusion to those conversations. You need, if you're going to have an agenda, have the outcomes associated with each agenda item. Many times you do not have time to put together a formal agenda, right? You need to hop on a meeting, get the word, get everything that you need done and then get out. If you're not going to have an agenda items, at least have the outcomes. The outcomes are so much more important than the agenda. Say, I want to hop on a call with these 3 people, the leadership of this company, to take a decision on whether or not we're going to do X or Y today. During that 15-minute meeting, I want the decision to be made. That is the outcome of that meeting, right? So agree on the outcome. Don't say, let's discuss the options that we have for a CRM. Don't do that. Don't discuss the options. Say the outcome is that by the end of this meeting, we would have chosen a CRM, or we would have chosen this, or hiring some, or whatever. Put the outcome there, right? Agenda is fine. You can have an agenda. These are the 3 points we're going to discuss, and these are the outcomes of each one of those 3 points, or just have the outcomes. We're hopping on this call to do this and this and this, the 3 outcomes that we want, or however many you have, okay? The final point, every single meeting, and I do mean every single meeting, should have action steps on what are the next steps that need to be done as a result of the meeting on 1 point or 3 points, 5 points, doesn't matter, right? However many action steps that need to happen based on what was agreed upon, a due date for each one of those action steps, and one responsible and accountable. One person that will be kept accountable, not more people. If someone needs to do the finances and 2 people are working on the finances, choose one of them that will be accountable for doing that task for them. If more people are accountable, no one is accountable. It's the same rule. We talk about it in other videos, right? Again, the 3rd point is to always have action steps with due dates and one clear accountable. If you do this, if you do these 3 things with regards to meetings within your business, you will see that your productivity and the productivity of everyone in the company and in the team will likely grow very significantly because you're avoiding time spent on meetings that you don't need. You are very clear on the outcome, which most people do not do, and you have clear next steps, which will move the ball forward. So those are our tips for today. If you have any other questions on how to conduct effective meetings or anything on that around those lines, just email me, robert@alvanda.com, or come join us on alvanda.com. Improve your productivity, improve your team performance and your business scalability. We look forward to seeing you there. Have an amazing day.